It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Crime. Another kidnapped kingpin arrested as police shoots for in Ogoja following arson. Yam theft. The news in full. 4 people are currently receiving treatment for gun wounds after men of the Nigerian police force shot to disperse villagers gathered at its divisional headquarters in Ogoja, local say. They are being treated at the General Hospital in Ogoja, which is directly opposite the police station. This comes on the heels of increasing criminalities, which has seen a wave of arrests by the police command in Cross River State. Trouble began when some thieves who have been stealing yam tubers and seedlings in Ogoja and Ukinde community were chased, which led to abandon their tricycle, popularly referred to as keke. Both communities are largely agrarian and residential, and the youth leader reportedly led a team to burn the keke of the thieves. He was arrested and detained. His detention prompted others to march to the police station to demand for his release. The exchange of words degenerated into a tense situation that led to the police shooting to disperse them. The incident comes on the heels of increased claims of shooting of suspects by the police command in the state. Security sources say the code for shooting is wear socks, which loosely translates as wearing somebody's socks. When they watch a suspect these days due to pressure to release many, some police officers will prefer to shoot the person in the leg and make the person wear a sock to hide the bleeding, a situation that often leads to great pain, discomfort, and infection. However, there have been recent successes in the curbing of kidnapping and gang activities, which have claimed several lives this year, with the anti-cultism and kidnapping squad arresting a suspected notorious kidnap kingpin, Solomon Effiong Bassi, and his gang in Odukpani. Mr. Bassi has allegedly been terrorizing Odukpani local government area and some parts of Akwa Ibom State. Security sources told Cross River Watch that Mr. Bassi has been carrying out a lot of piracy and kidnapping activities in Odukpani, Calabar and its environs, most especially in Court Ikembri and Lemna axis. The most recent and heart-touching is the kidnap of 8 of company workers at the boundary between Uruan local government area in Akwa Ibom and Odukpani local government area in Cross River a few weeks ago. 2 out of the 8 persons abducted died in his camp. A ransom of 60 million naira was paid to Solomon and his gang to secure the release of the remaining 6 persons. But Solomon allegedly killed the person that took the money to him and his fellows, and this rise in kidnapping had actually been reduced by the police officers that rocked the country, charging them to take solace in the inevitable victory of good over evil. As the areas where insecurity was once fiercest in the country experienced some measures of calm now, President Muhammad Buhari assured that the same would be replicated around the country and the people would no longer mourn and sorrow from wanton loss of lives. Only revolution will give us Biafra. Go and check the history of nations' freedom. No nation has ever gotten freedom legally. Absolutely none. Before America gained independence, there was a revolution. Before China, UK, France, Germany, Russia gained independence, there was a revolution. Even before Israel, the most persecuted nation, gained freedom in 1948, there was a revolution. How about the recent South Africa? Was there no revolution? All these nations conducted revolutions not because they were equipped militarily, but because they were strong in mind. South Africa conducted a revolution even when their leader, Nelson Mandela, was in detention. When are we going to conduct our revolution? Maybe when Nigerian soldiers kill all our brave youth who could have carried out the revolution. We are all shouting, "Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." And my question is, if Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free today, what will be the next step? To continue broadcasting from where he stopped, isn't it? Onyedu has completed his job. The rest lies in our hands. Our leader, being in the DSS, that is Department of State Services custody, is the reason to conduct a very strong revolution which will set him free and bring about referendum for Biafra. His illegal abduction is what will vindicate us at the international community when the tension starts. Revolution is the only key that will draw the attention of the International Criminal Court. Many will die, but freedom is sure at the end. Setting up CCTV's camera in Biafra land or going from one court to another cannot help. The opportunity to kill two birds with one stone is here for us, but unfortunately we are about to misuse it. 100 men with lion axe can start up a revolution. Others will join in the meantime. We have all it takes to start it. Our men are on ground. Our Yoruba brothers will join us. Some middle belt who love freedom will join us. And ending the article with revolution now, a canvas taking control of Biafra land by dictators as the best way to go about their agitation. The interest of the federal government an amount in the region of around $1 billion. So, the information that calls for celebration is the fact that there is no pending impediment relating to Mambila project with the discontinuation of the sunrise proceedings in Paris, the minister said. And this is the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, saying to the pressmen that actually interviewed him that the federal government is not outlooking the using political solution in solving the case at hand, as per the self-determination agitators who had been arrested for quite a while now. That is Sunday Adeyemo Igboho of the Yoruba Nation sect that had been agitating for the freedom of the Yoruba Nation, that is the breakaway from Nigeria, and also Nnamdi Kanu of the indigenous people of Biafra, which is also a secession group who wants to break away from Nigeria. And therefore, the Attorney General of the Federation says that in this regard, that they are not saying that they do not want to make use of political solutions to solve this issue, but for the government to take this into consideration, then a group or some group or anybody has to propose such to the federal government, and then they will look into it and see where they can actually come in after weighing the proposal. We know that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Kanu, had actually been accused of engaging in activities that can destabilize the country, where he was in charge, 7 fresh count charges against him, which borders on terrorism and treasonable felony. And his trial by Justice B. Ita Inyako had yet again been adjourned to January 19th, 2022, where Malami said that as well, as far as security situation is concerned, the governance would not open their eyes and allow people, to do things that would break the country into two or breach the peace of the nation.